Just remember that we only have one episode left of season 1 after this, and if I can give it anything, it's not boring like the last string of them have been. Unfortunately, for now, let's take a closer look at A Closer Look. This was directed by Bernard L. Kowalski, whose sole other Baywatch Nights credit is the drag episode, a classic. He was nominated for 2 Emmys, while Baywatch and Baywatch Nights, again, were nominated for 0. Griff is doing a photo shoot with an actress, because they have to shoehorn photography into every episode now to justify him existing. The woman's agent gets pissy at him for looking at his client the wrong way or something. I'm Griff! He punches him out and quits, and I guess that's the cold open. This can barely be called a B story, so I wouldn't worry about this possibly being another Griff-centric episode. Anyway, here's the real plot. A clothing company merger. One of the companies is owned by McKenna Morgan, and this deal is upsetting and confusing to her husband Dewey, played by host and actor Gary Collins. He goes to his old pal Mitch for help, because he has a million old friends with cases to solve apparently, explaining that his wife just hasn't been the same since she went off to a fat farm. In fact, he doesn't think she's herself at all. The new McKenna is an imposter! Dun dun dun!
That's stupid. Boy, am I glad we'll never do any plots on normal Baywatch involving plastic surgery lookalikes.
Naturally, Mitch goes to talk to Donna about it.
Oh, I see imposters all the time. There was this lady in Candyman 3 who looked just like me.
Donna has an important plot too. She's thinking about investing in a gym. That Donna, always looking for business opportunities. Will she? Won't she? I feel like there was something in season 2 about a gym. I don't know if it was hers. I don't really care. It never comes up in the episode again. McKenna is hanging out with one of her business associates, and it's Vance Duke himself. Yeah, buddy! I legit got excited about that. This is the state I'm in at this point. When season 5 of The Dukes of Hazzard was due to begin filming, stars John Schneider and Tom Wopat quit over a pay dispute, and they were hastily replaced for one season with 2 lookalikes in the form of their cousins Coy and Vance. I want to give Baywatch Nights credit for that as a parallel to this episode, but it's far too clever for this to be on purpose. Mitch goes to see McKenna for himself, and she claims Dewey's the one who's been acting strange lately. He comes away unsure if it is really her, saying she used to be really affectionate and now she's cold and aloof. It does not cross his mind that perhaps she just doesn't like him anymore. And as Ryan says, none of this really proves she's an evil double.
Guys, that's nothing.
Meanwhile, thanks for your invaluable contribution to the show, Donna. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm cutting out all of her good stuff, like the fact she owns a bar and doesn't know how to make drinks. Hey, how can we cram Griff into the imposter plot? Well, have him pretend to deliver some prints for McKenna so Ryan can sneak in with him and get some fingerprints. This calls for another Ryan disguise, despite the fact no one there has ever met her. Oh man, I really hope that's a disguise anyway. If you weren't wearing that stupid hat, I might think you're some kind of undercover PI. Come on in. You'll be shocked to hear off-screen Garner's friend downtown ran the prints Ryan got. Some of them belong to an actress from Mississippi who might be the imposter. Mitch goes to talk to Dewey about it while Ryan and Griff look for the actress.
For some reason, I had to get into my Baywatch uniform to talk to Dewey. It sure will be a coincidence if he's in need of some rescuing. Bringing him in is woman's work. I'll do the punching. He's too far away now.
At the actress's apartment, Ryan and Griff immediately get caught trying to break in, so Mitch can wander in from his scene and steal everyone's thunder again.
I'm so much better at this than everyone.
So wait, he left Ryan and Griff to go find Dewey working out, got into uniform and did a whole shift, went to the hospital after his friend was run down by a boat, changed into another outfit, and still got there the same time they did? What the hell were Ryan and Griff even doing? Well, whatever. All the recordings of McKenna at this actress's place very strongly indicate she was preparing to impersonate her. I love this one. So she has a file of all of McKenna's friends, and Mitch is apparently important enough to top the list. From this, we learn that Mitch was a guest at their wedding and was a speaker at Dewey's Surfing Hall of Fame indoctrination. And surely he means induction?
Speaker at the Surfing Hall of Fame indoctrination.
Yes, Dewey's fears were true. McKenna was killed and replaced with an actress who studied her whole life, dyed her hair, and got plastic surgery. All in a dastardly plot arranged by Vance Duke to merge 2 clothing companies. My God, you see it too much. How close was Mitch to McKenna? Because he doesn't really seem that broken up about finding out she's dead. Oh well. Now the actress is afraid she'll be killed once the deal is over, so she goes to Mitch and Company for protection. For this, Mitch has brought in their old friend, Detective Byron Brown.
Now listen here, you PI scumbags. Donna might not be in this episode, but let me tell you something, I won't go easy on you. I'm sick and tired of these clothing company merger imposter cases cluttering up my desk. You let one more fall through the cracks and I swear I'll put my foot so far up your...
Guy's got a hell of a lot of money. It's going to take more than circumstantial evidence to convict him.
You're talking to someone who had plastic surgery to look exactly like her. I think you have some pretty solid evidence. Well, anyway, I guess this means Mitch has to do some sort of Marlon Brando accent or something.
Think of me as a business partner.
Business partner?
Perhaps my friend could put things in proper perspective.
I use this voice on hubby when he's being bad.
With a recording, they successfully trick Vance Duke into believing the real McKenna is still alive. It is pretty fun impersonating a woman who died a horrible, senseless death, Ryan.
Where's the Englishman?
Was that the accent he was going for?
And I'm gonna make sure that you and your partner are good and dead.
We have you on tape.
Yeah, but it was recorded illegally. So if Neely decides to sue, that tape can't be used against her.
I throw my flashlight at you, goodbye!
I'm involved in an action scene. Hooray!
I'm tired of this.
Damn these explosive barrels!
And then they pick them up and just wander off together while Ryan and Mitch argue a bunch? The hell is anything right now? I'm Griff!
Wow. Sure is a bummer about Mackenzie or whoever. She was a friend of mine too. I still remember talking to her at the Surfing Hall of Fame indoctrination. Just goes to show you how precious spin-off shows are. One thing's for sure, nights will never be the same.
Next time on Baywatch, Cody has gold fever when some drug smugglers show up. Meanwhile, Numi gets his first major plot line. New malicious, baby!
Watching.